Hey everyone, how's it going? Shuffle's back here with another video, and today we have another RTA fight of the night. I've been trying to find a good fight for you guys using Choux, and here we go. This was a good one. This was tonight during stream. We start at rank, I believe, 85, and we're up against. So I think the guy we're facing is JGXO at rank 17. So we're starting a little lower than normal, but that's okay. Still a really good fight here. Um, and a good showcase on top of it. Yeah. So 85 versus 17. I didn't really have a plan going into this fight. Most of stream, we were just looking to see if we could find ML Kraus. Basically, our rule for today was don't ban Kraut. So we go ahead with the Tywin pre-ban, and he bans our Litica, meaning we can't cleave, at least not with her. Again, this is somebody who I've faced many times. We've beat each other on and off. So at this point, we do have a pretty good idea of what each other has. Um, as you can tell by him first picking Alencia. Alencia is normally, if I'm going to bruise her, she's my go-to for a first pick. So he's gone ahead and stolen that. I decided to counter with double Cecilia. I do like the double Cecilia pick because it does give us both Aureus and Adamant as well as immunity. Uh, and now also the strip with Cecilia as well is also nice. He decides he's going to bring some stain. He goes with DN. At this point, he still has no damage reduction, um, but he does have the defense buff and the anti-crit, which is important. And obviously, most likely the heals from the DN as well. He then goes with SSB. I'm not overly worried about SSB because we do have immunity already, plus we have skill prevent, plus shields, and all that nonsense. So the only thing we need to worry about if we're going to leave her in is we do need a way to kill her. I go ahead with the Raz. Now, the Raz is a weird pick for me, not somebody I normally bring. I brought him here because this guy stole our Alencia and I wanted a defense buff. So I brought him for the defense buff. Um, he also does provide some immunity and can provide some damage courtesy of his team up procs. So that was the reason I brought him. You can see I'm really not sure what my game plan is here. I'm a little torn in which direction I want to go. I decided to go with the LQC. And the last pick, of course, is going to be the Choux. It wasn't intentional for her to be last pick, but I just wasn't sure how I was going to go about this. When he goes with the Spectre, I do know I need another AoE. Like, I can't go somebody like Rylet here. I need to go an AoE if I'm going to leave her in. And he does go last pick with the Flurry as well. Another unit that I really don't like facing. Strips are really scary in this game, so both Alencia and Flurry are the main things I'm worried about here. And finally, there's the Choux. Um, I do go ahead and ban the Flurry, leaving the Alencia in. A little bit scary because we don't have a lot of ways to kill that Alencia, but we do have plenty. He doesn't have a lot of he doesn't have any like Aureus or Adamant or anything like that, so we don't have to be too worried about that. And we have both, and we both of us have crit resist. We both have defense buff. In the end, we're tankier, but he has a heal, and he has two strips. So looking at this, I you kind of expect the DN to get first turn, and then us to get the rest of the turns. I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping we were gonna go first. Um, Unfortunately, his DN goes first, and then we're going to go with our 3 AoEs into that DN. I decided to go with the skill 3 here because our our Fire Cecilia is going next and going to put up immunity, which is also when the SSB is going to counter. So I'm perfectly okay with that. She's going to counter into skill prevent and into immunity, which means she does basically nothing other than get rid of the skill prevent. And then it sets us up for our Choux skill 3, which will put up our anti-crit and, of course, kind of double up on the immunity, which is a little unfortunate, but not much we can do about it. We do get a couple of water crits there, which is nice from the Fire Cecilia. And then I have to make a decision here what I want to do with him, uh, because he does have his strip coming up. So it was kind of like a, do I want to do this now and risk it getting stripped, or do I want to wait? I decided to do it now. It doesn't do much other than put up defense buff, but that means with her, I now have the opposite decision. Am I going to skill 3 and risk everything getting stripped at once, or am I going to try and go for some damage? In the end, I go with the skill 3. Unfortunately, we only get the one crit. It is on the Spectre, though, which is nice, and it was enough to kill the Spectre. It wasn't a huge amount of damage, but those 4 AoEs combined were enough to take her out since he had no damage reduction. Um, Huge kill there by Choux, and really kind of sets us up for the rest of the fight now that we're up 4v3. He does come at us with the Alencia. The Alencia gets the triple strip, including on one of the 2 fire units. Um, and now he goes into the SSB, which this can be a little bit scary. Of course, he skill 3s. This heal blocking and buff blocking could be debilitating. He also triple crits, of course, and lands all 6 debuffs. Of course, the only one he didn't land it on was the one with immunity. And now we can't get immunity with this team up proc either. I decided to go with the strip here. I wasn't sure who to attack. I figured he was going to miss on SSB, so I'd try into the Alencia. Fortunately, it landed and didn't proc Mind's Eye, which was nice. Figured I was getting lucky. I tried my luck again. Got a team up proc. Still no Mind's Eye. Very lucky. I don't really know why I was attacking her there, but we do, because of the team up, get countered by the SSB, and that destroys our Fire Cecilia. And now we're kind of in trouble again. um, we decided to continue using skill 1 from Choux. That way we can get max stacks on our skill 2. We do have enough souls to burn, which is nice. We do have to be careful as well, though, that we don't proc her passive too many more times because we are buff blocked. Heal block doesn't do much good because we have no heals, but we do manage to strip the crit resist there, which is huge. Because we lose the... Wait, is the crit resist or defense buff? Pretty sure it was, yeah. We stripped the crit resist. So we're going into the defense buff. We only get 5,400 damage because of the defense buff, but it is quite a bit, and it does chunk down the Alencia as well, which is nice. And we get the provoke here. Provoke not making a huge deal, but it is something. Keeps the SSB off of our Choux for now. Here comes the Alencia. He also knows he can kill the Cecilia if he gets a defense break here, so he burns into it. Doesn't get the defense break, and now we can go skill 2 and pray to kill this SSB before she takes her counter and her provoked attack. The Choux team up is able to kill the SSB, and now we're back up 1. So now we're 3v2. We have a chance to skill 2 again. We do it, get about 6k damage there. Unfortunately, we're a little behind on the souls. If we would have had enough souls to burn into both, we could have killed her there, which would have been huge. We could have basically got 3 kills in a row. Unfortunately, we didn't have the souls to do it because our Cecilia died. If the Cecilia would have hung on, we would have been able to burn into that. But We miss the provoke on the DN, allowing her to cleanse and heal again. And the longer this fight goes on, the bigger trouble we're in. He does get the defense break there, and he's at this point he's healing, and we're losing health, and we have no way to heal, which is a big issue. We missed the strip. Now we have to decide what we want to do again. We decided to go with the skill 1 because we're not going to have max stacks with the skill 3 anyway. So I go with the skill 1 to give us the attack bar boost. We miss the provoke on her as well, and she's able to go into her skill 3 again. And again heal. And she's back to about 60-ish% health now, which is obviously terrible for us. Then we miss the strip. And now we're almost at max stacks, and we're one turn away from our skill 2. So our skill 3 here gives us enough stacks. I was just petrified that he was going to get Mind's Eye on the Alencia, so I didn't use it. Because if he gets the Mind's Eye, he can just kill our Choux, and then we can't beat him. So I've been trying to keep her away from that Mind's Eye proc. At least that was my thought process. So I decided to try and kill the DN first, and then hopefully we can bring it back. He does decide to burn into his skill 1. He gets the defense break on the Choux, which is big. He knows if he kills her, he wins. Now, though, we have our FCC skill 3. So we decide to use that, risk the Mind's Eye proc, because we know it does give skill prevent. Worst case scenario, if it procs, hopefully we live through it. Luckily, we didn't give the Mind's Eye proc, and again, I decided to go with the skill 3 here because we do have another turn coming in between. We managed to crit the DN, get enough damage on the DN to kill her. Then we can team up with this, and he decides to give up, and that's going to be it. We get a nice 14 points against a very good player. So Choux was able to get all of our kills there. She killed all 3 people, and then he gave up with the Alencia, knowing that he wasn't going to be able to get through. He would probably be able to kill the Choux, but there's no way he's going to get through before he runs out of HP. So we get the win. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today. I hope you liked the video. If you haven't already noticed, the tier list was just put up yesterday. And then, of course, they came out with patch notes today. I might put out a video on the upcoming buffs that were just announced. But if I do, it'll be tomorrow. Anyway, don't forget to like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. We're getting really close to 3K subs, and I would really appreciate the help. So hope everybody has a great day, and we'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.